had was gone because someone fired a bullet at Charlie Kirk that said, "Hey, fascist, catch." And now you have people celebrating it. And when you ask people
That's
about
not even
it,
the
they
bullet
say,
that was fired.
"Oh,
How are you lying about this?
Shut
even?
up, Destiny.
Holy
shut up.
Shit. You're so
Shut
shameless,
up.
dude. Oh my God. You're not even inside the right bullet. You're such a disgusting piece of shit.
Destiny slithered his way into a Charlie Kirk debate and got jumped from 4 directions at once. Piers Morgan, Andrew Wilson, Anna Kasparian, and Jack Posobiec absolutely unload as Destiny refuses to give them the answers they want and turns the whole panel into a screaming match. Before we get into this heated debate, YouTube shows that about 98% of my viewers are not subscribers. I need your support to continue handing out L's to these leftist communists. Like and subscribe for daily uploads right here on America Only.
Destiny, you've been quite active on social media since Charlie Kirk's death. When Erika Kirk posted Charlie's coffin, you responded, she tagged him, brackets, crying face emojis. In response to Alina Haber's tweet ordering people to fly their flags a half-mast in memory of Charlie, you posted on X buying flags and poles just to fly them fully erect. And you then posted yesterday, ending every conservative debate call out I'd do in 2026 with "Don't dodge, bro. That's not what Charlie would have wanted." I mean, do you think that your response to the cold-blooded murder of Charlie Kirk has been appropriate?
Yes. I think that the only way this country moves forward into a better world is when conservatives can finally realize that they need to turn the temperature down on their side.
Dude, what a sicko. Like, who reacts that way to hearing about the death of anybody? Oh, I'm gonna buy flags and fly them fully staffed, you know, it's just ridiculous. I don't know. Destiny is the lesbian Squidward of the political world. So, I mean, nobody should be taking him serious. He just does this all for attention and clout.
We are 10 years into whatever this Trump madness is, and there is not a single mainstream conservative that will call for a lowering of the temperature on their side. I think that liberals need to wake up and finally realize that if they're not willing to do it, it will never come down. If you wanted Charlie Kirk to be alive, Donald Trump shouldn't have been president for this second term. Every time he's in office, this happens. People joked about when Biden came in, it was so boring, nothing was going on. 7 out of 10 of the largest protests in American history have happened under Donald Trump. All of the recent political violence that's happened in this country over the past 20 years, the majority of it, the overwhelming majority of it, everybody gets mad because they keep asking Grok about it, has been conservative.
Who shot Charlie Kirk?
A guy from Utah who was raised in a Christian family, who was a 22-year-old
white
dude.
Described.
He wasn't trans. He didn't have
Destiny.
a trans girlfriend. He didn't have any trans influences. He didn't have any trans bullets. Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys were wrong on all of that.
To be clear, the governor of Utah, Spencer Cox, has made it clear that their investigation has now established that he had been radicalized by a leftist ideology, which drove him to do this. That's just
I'm sorry. Excuse me. When?
Yesterday, he said that.
No. When was he radicalized? In the 6 months that he did remote college?
I don't know when he was radicalized, but I do know.
What you just said
I do know the very reason.
Shut up, Destiny. I mean, we all know that the algorithm completely manipulates people's emotions. Mentally ill people are more susceptible to things like this. I mean, of course the dude was radicalized. Like, who else would, you know, if you shoot somebody over a political difference, like, that is considered radicalization in my views. Radicalization in my view. But yeah, man, go on with your bullshit.
Reasonable sounding governor of Utah has made it clear that the
you
may not want to hear this.
An ongoing investigation.
You may not want to hear it, Destiny, but the reality is the investigators, according to the governor of Utah, have established that he was radicalized to a leftist ideology that drove him to murder Charlie Kirk. Now, let me just ask you.
That's not true.
Let me just
There's
ask
no
you.
way to deal with it.
Okay, you're accusing the governor of lying. Yeah. That's your prerogative. But sure. If it turns out to have been somebody with a leftist ideology who wanted to shut up Charlie Kirk, would you condemn that?
I won't condemn anything until the president of the United States can go on air and say, all of us need to calm down.
Wow.
So you won't condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk. until Donald Trump says something.
I'm a YouTuber. Leftists and Democrats have been condemning and turning down the temperature, condemning violence, turning down the temperature for a decade. Donald Trump can't go on TV and say, all of us need to calm down.
Right.
Can you tell me why he cannot?
Why would you expect anybody, Destiny?
You can't answer that. Can you answer that question?
Well, let me be the one to tell you, Destiny. Calm down. Just turn it down a tad.
Why can't
Can
Trump
you
go on
answer
TV
this
and say,
question?
all of us should be less violent.
Why do you
can't
think
Trump say that?
Why do you
Why
think
is your behavior contingent on Donald Trump?
Insane right now.
Why do you
is
think?
your
No, let me ask you a
behavior
question.
contingent on Donald Trump?
Let me ask you a question.
Because he's the president of the United States of America and the leader of the opposing political party.
Destiny. Let me
You
just.
have a huge audience of young men who
I'm a
listen to
YouTuber
everything you have to
who
say.
has more
So
young
when
men
you,
following
it
him.
doesn't
Who
matter.
has
You have a
more young men?
huge
It doesn't
audience,
matter.
and because
This
of
is
the fact that
world
you have a
I'm
huge
living in,
audience,
and
you
your
have
brain
a
has been
responsibility
broken by
to
online
not
rhetoric.
turn. No,
And
it
your
hasn't.
brain
It
has
hasn't been
been
broken.
destroyed
I actually care
because
about the
people
country
bully you
and
on
want to
Twitter.
bring people together.
If
You do
then
the
you should tell
opposite.
Donald
You
Trump to
represent
tell
the
people
worst
to
of us,
be
Destiny.
less
You're
violent.
embarrassing.
You should tell
You're
Donald.
embarrassing.
All right, let me ask Destiny a question.
Watch how easy this
No,
is.
hang on.
If
Don't
Donald
all
Trump
shout
would've
at
come out
once,
and say-
please.
If Donald Trump would have come out
Destiny,
and say, "Hey, we should all be less violent,"
Destiny,
I have no problem saying.
I have one
absolutely.
question for you,
Why
Destiny.
can't conservatives do that? Why can't conservatives do that?
Destiny, I have a question for you. Why do you think in your campaign for everyone to dial down the temperature, why do you think that mocking the grieving widow of Charlie Kirk when she posts an image of her at the coffin side, why do you think that constitutes turning down the temperature?
You can't turn down the temperature on your own. The president of the United
You
States is
inflame the
not
temperature.
able
You're
to
mocking
no,
his
it's
widow.
already-
Dude, Trump has condemned, some of the more violent factions in Charlottesville. He tells those violent leftists, definitely during like the George Floyd riots, to calm down. I mean, he has denounced violence. He's asked people to turn it down many times, multiple times. I'm sure you can find examples outside of those I just mentioned. But, be the change you want to see in the world, Destiny. Follow your own liberal mantras.
Inflamed.
You're
What are
mocking
you
his
talking
widow.
about? We've had multiple political assassinations over the past year. What do you mean? It's turning up the temperature.
Why did you
to
mock his
violence
widow?
Online
Ever.
because
Why
she's
did you
being
mock his
used
widow?
as because she's being used as a political weapon right now
Wow.
for conservatives to continue their fight. What do you mean? Wow, she's literally doing.
Her husband
recruitment
just got
ads
murdered.
on email. Yeah, and she's using it to drive up recruitment for
And
a
you
political
can't even
movement.
condemn the murder. You won't
The
condemn
president
it.
can't even tell his side
You're
to
so
turn the temperature
deranged
down.
about Trump that you
are
cannot condemn the
unhinged.
murder
It is such
because
a
you're
joke,
waiting
and
for
you guys
Donald
sit
Trump
here and
to
make
say
money
something.
off of it. It's
All right, let me
crazy
bring in
to me that
Jack.
Republicans can't
Let me
do
bring
it.
in Jack
What a joke of the
Posobiec.
world.
I gotta
And
say,
there's still no answer to that question, Piers. You can't say
Which question?
Why can't Donald Trump simply go on TV and say we all need to turn it down,
Fine.
like Biden could, like Obama could,
Fine.
like the Clintons could, like Kamala could. Why
Fine.
not?
Why can't you condemn the murder of
See,
Charlie
it's
Kirk?
unbelievable. I'm not the president
Why
of the United
can't
States.
you
answer that
condemn
question.
the
It's
murder of Charlie
unbelievable.
Kirk?
Unbelievable to me.
Why can't you condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk?
Because it wasn't my side that caused it. It should
Yes,
be
it
the one that
was.
is driving up
It
the
actually
rhetoric. You
was
don't
your
know
side
it's
that
not
caused
true.
it.
This
It was
an
your
18
side.
This guy was raised in a white
He
Christian
was a
household,
radicalized
in a Christian
leftist
state.
ideology.
He wasn't radicalized by leftism at all. You have no proof of that whatsoever.
That's what
Just
the
like one that killed
investigators are
Melissa
saying.
Was a conservative, just like the people that firebombed Shapiro's house was a conservative, just like all the J6ers were
He was not
conservatives,
a
just like the Proud
conservative, he was
Boys
a
were conservatives.
pro-Palestinian activist
Every
out of
single one of
Harrisburg.
every single one of these people. Oh, it's Jack Posobiec, what, the author of Unhuman, another person that Charlie's putting a good one, dude.
Well, I'll give you one last chance, Destiny, to condemn the murder of Charlie
Yes, you are
Kirk.
acting like an unhuman.
Why can't I hear Donald Trump
'Cause you were against
condemn violence?
humanity.
in this-
Dude, this is just typical leftist behavior. I mean, they can't answer yes or no questions without shifting the topic of conversation or the debate. They always have to ask a completely unrelated question. Like, the question is very simple, dude. I mean, don't you condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk? I mean, why can't you condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk? It's very simple. I mean, is this how you react if somebody asks what your favorite color is? Like, fucking ridiculous. They do this shit on purpose. It's very manipulative.
All right, you won't condemn it. Okay, we've all heard.
That's insane.
We've all heard you repeatedly refuse to condemn it.
And we've heard Donald Trump refuse to condemn it too.
Jack Posobiec.
For some reason, the leftists on YouTube are a bigger deal. Unbelievable.
Yeah, what's incredible is you don't have the basic humanity to condemn it. You'd rather taunt his widow. I find that sickening. Jack Posobiec.
I find it sickening that when people are getting killed in the country, the president of the United States on Fox and Friends, where they're begging him, what do you say to your followers that want revenge? He says, I don't know, all the elections are rigged. It's the radical Democrats. That's insane to me. And then the fixation is, well, who on Twitter and YouTube isn't condemning the violence?
All right, Jack Posobiec.
Yeah, just a reminder, you guys said that the 2016 elections were rigged too.
You have a great example here of the type of cancer I'm talking about, where when you present direct information, they refuse, they obfuscate, they refute, they say it's not true, they lie. You could see from the bullet casings, you could see from postings, you could see from everything out there that, it's very clear what happened here. This is the same people who supported President Trump almost getting assassinated twice last year, Corey Capatore being assassinated last year in a situation. Again, see, just lies. That's all they do. They talk over. They don't even let you give a chance to speak. And something needs to be done, Piers. Something absolutely needs to be done. This ideology should be shamed, humiliated, driven from the public discourse. I mean, you've got people who have completely dissociated with humanity because all they care about are clicks and YouTube streams and likes. Go to the casket, go to the gravesite, go talk to the widow. I don't even know how to discuss this with someone who's completely lost all touch with reality.
Yeah, I mean, Anna.
What's Jack's answer to why can't the president say we should all be less violent?
Right. Because you can't even condemn the cold-blooded execution of Charlie
Donald Trump
Kirk.
turns on.
Yeah, I thought you were a better person than Donald Trump. Lead by example.
I don't think you're in the position to demand anything from anybody.
On YouTube, that's how I'm going to take my.
You're not in any position to condemn anybody for anything. You won't condemn a cold-blooded murder.
He's the president of the United States. He's the president of the United States. No one here can answer that question.
Basic humanity says the murder was horrific.
Can't say
why can't
all
you
of us
say
need
it?
to be less violent.
Why can't
Democrats
you say
have
it,
been saying
Destiny?
For over a decade.
To say the murder was horrific and unacceptable.
Why can't Donald Trump say it?
You can't do it,
Why does no one hear any words for Donald Trump?
All right, Anna Kasparian.
Donald Trump. Nothing exactly.
Anna Kasparian. To me, this is what I'm talking about, that I think there is an element of the left, the hard woke left, that have completely lost their minds. If you are not able to just outright simply condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk, and if you cannot stop yourself from mocking his grieving widow, you are sick, as I've just seen from Destiny.
The sick thing is weaponizing a widow's grief to try to do recruitment for your political party. That's probably one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. She's showing up in emails for recruitment drives for TPUSA.
Destiny? What did you think the assassination of a political figure would do? What did you think the outcome was going to be? What did you think the outcome was? And by the way,
are you asking me for the pragmatic political outcome, or are you asking me for?
Hey, how about take it easy on the Adderall? Take it easy on the Adderall, and let me answer the question that Piers asked me.
You must have been really
good one.
My behavior is not reliant on how anyone else behaves. Every morning I wake up and I make decisions about how I choose to react or respond to things. I don't wake up in the morning, check what Donald Trump has to say, and then base my own personal behavior on his behavior. I agree with you in that it would be very helpful to have the leader of this country want to turn the temperature down. And he hasn't done that. I agree with you on that. But that doesn't change the way I choose to respond to what's going on. The idea of mocking a woman who is now a widow with 2 young children who witnessed her husband get shot in the neck and bleed out to death. How could you mock that? What's wrong with you? I just don't understand it. That's it. I don't understand it. I don't understand you, Destiny. You have so much hatred in your heart, and at the same time, you judge
a simple thing. If you're going to
hateful.
Weaponize somebody's grief against the other party, well, then of course people have a right to fight back against it. I think that she has every right to grieve in whatever way she wants, but when that grief is going to be weaponized to do recruitment, political recruitment, and further radicalization of the other side, then of course you not only have the ability to mock it, I think you have the obligation to mock it.
All right, let's just skip ahead a little bit. This is kind of a longer video here. How about here?
Did Trump disavow violence in this country ever?
Did he deserve the bullet? Yes, he's
Answer my
disavowed
question, I'll
violence.
answer yours.
But again, I just did. Now your turn. Now your
Not just
turn.
on the radical
It's
left.
your turn.
Did Donald Trump?
Did Trump deserve the bullet?
I never said that. No, I never said that. No.
Okay, except you did to your co-host.
No,
You
I
said,
didn't. Oh, wait. When did
your
Donald Trump
exact
disavow?
words-
Wait. When did Donald Trump
your
disavow all
exact
violence in
words
this
to your
country?
co-host, you lying sack of shit. If he
I'm the
wanted
lying
to
sack
kill
of
Trump,
shit?
the
No
worst
way.
thing that
Oh,
could have
wait.
happened
Donald Trump
was the
disavowed
bullet
all
missing.
political violence. And
That's what you said,
And this is,
bro.
yeah. And this is where when
You're
you're
the
putting
biggest lying sack of
YouTubers, when
shit,
you're putting
bro.
YouTubers and tweeters on the same level as the president of the United States, this is why conservatives are absolutely brain broken when it comes to violence in this country. And that's why it'll continue.
But
There'll be more
Destiny,
deaths.
but Destiny,
Maybe it'll be me at the next one. Who knows? There'll be
Well,
more
I do
Destiny,
agree you
die,
want it to
and
continue.
you guys are all
Destiny-
going to turn around and be like, I can't believe it. What's going on? What's happening here?
Okay,
Yeah.
Destiny, if you care so much about political violence in America, why don't you lead the way yourself without
can't,
mentioning
because
anybody
one
else?
side-
Why don't
because
you?
one side-
Why don't you, Destiny, right now, just outright condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk?
Because we've been doing that for a decade. One side can't
can't
turn
do it, can
down
you?
the temperature.
You can't
The other
do
side
it.
can't turn down the temperature. If Donald Trump can't, then the left shouldn't until he does.
Got it.
Republican.
Okay.
They always claim the moral high ground. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, well, we've tried doing that in the past and it doesn't work anymore. Like, it's always like a new day to them, as if, like, you know, they didn't do the same exact thing in the past, just ducking and dodging every question, just giving into their hate. Anna was right. He's just so full of hate. And I mean, that's all the left is now. All they do is hate. I mean, they never talk about things they even like anymore.
You don't want to do
need
it.
accountability
Okay,
for
Jack-
their actions. They need some responsibility for the insanity.
He had
that
it coming,
caused-
didn't
Even though
he,
you
Destiny?
take none
He had
yourself.
it coming.
Let me bring in Jack Posobiec.
We absolutely
All
Democrats
right,
will
that's
take
enough,
accountability.
Destiny.
It's their
I'll
fault.
bring in Jack Posobiec.
Yeah,
Jack.
okay. Nice. Both sides it.
Jack,
Yeah.
what is your response to this?
I mean, Piers, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You know, this type of ideology where you've got someone who's willing to mock Erika, who's been standing strong for her family, for her children, who's just, she will never be able to grow old with Charlie. She will never be able to be with them again, have more children, to have grandchildren, to have those memories, to raise them. It's all gone. Every single moment of that future that they had was gone because someone fired a bullet at Charlie Kirk that said, "Hey, fascist, catch." And now you have people celebrating it. And when you ask people
That's
about
not even
it,
the
they
bullet
say,
that was fired.
"Oh,
How are you lying about this?
Shut
even?
up, Destiny.
Holy
Shut
shit!
up.
You're so
Shut
shameless,
up.
dude. Oh my god.
Dude, Jack just totally fathered Destiny. Shut up, Destiny. Go to your room and clean up your vibrators and ball gags. Oh, totally got sunned there. Well, that's about all the time that we have for today. We just watched Destiny get completely railroaded. Had a whole train ran on him. Nuts. Well, if you like videos like this, make sure you like and subscribe. We are dropping videos every single day, handing out L's to leftists left and right. I will catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching America Only.